Well, hello everybody. I'm back again this evening with my good old coffee. It's about feeding time, very shortly, and I'm trying to break in a new hat. I've been breaking in for the last few, off and on for a few days. But I think I'll put my blacking back on before I start grinding hay, or it does. I keep fishing for a go to town hat. You know, I seen where Tim Scott dropped out of the race, and the rest of them are dropped out and let President Trump run. I mean, run the field. I mean, start really running the way he needs to, and without all these distractions. And I seen where on Friday now, a bunch of these Palestinian thug protesters tore down the American flag and put up the Palestinian flag. On Veterans Day, the day that we celebrate our veterans that sacrificed all, you know, they defeated Nazi Germany, fought in Korea, Vietnam, World War I. I mean, the day that we celebrate the sacrifices that they made for our country, and they let them put a Palestinian flag. How far have we fallen? How far have we fallen? But you know, with everything going on, I've been thinking, you know, how important faith is. You know, I talk about being prepared a lot. You know, we had had chickens in this farm for several years since Mamaw died, and we've decided we're going to put some chickens back and went and raised hogs in several years. So we decided we're going to raise a couple of hogs this year, you know, to be prepared for what's coming. And it's the same thing about having faith and believing in Jesus Christ. I really thought on this last night. People are not preparing for their souls. You know, Mark Hatfield talks a lot about the preachers are not preaching the way they should, and you know, there was an old preacher told me one time that he wasn't worried on Sunday morning about the ones that sitting in the pews no more than he was worried about the ones that was going up and down the road having a good time. He's more worried about them, to get them in, to get them saved for the kingdom of heaven. And that's always stuck with me. And you know, faith is very important. And we've got to have faith that our country will survive, and President Trump will be reelected and turn our country back around and elect people that believe in the Constitution. And this country is founded under God. And faith is very important. You know, I've got a favorite saying, and if you watch me long enough, you know by now, is that Jesus said if you have faith small as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. And we're tested at times, I believe, you know, with sicknesses and things that happen in our life, with job losses or whatever. And I'll give you an example. A few years ago, we decided that we was going to, on the side with the regular cattle, we was going to start running some stockers. And so we started that with Holsteins and done very well with them. And we decided we would go into buying stocker heifers, and had a contract with Prairie Livestock out of Mississippi. And we contract, you know, and so first year we done very well. The second year we done really well. And the third year we decided we gonna go whole hog. And that there got too big for britches. So we had about 200 here, and so I went to the market and I bought a load of around about 50 in it. And I brought them in, and I always quarantine them, and we give them their shots and keep them away from the cattle for, 3 weeks. But those calves were doing exceptionally well, I thought. And, so instead of 3 weeks, I turned them out into the other herd in 2 weeks, and all of a sudden, there was that pneumonia. I had picked, those cattle come out of North Carolina, I picked up a bad strain of pneumonia. We spent probably $10,000 in medicine. And the last time the vet come, he felt so bad that he didn't charge me for the visit or for the medicine. And, we lost about 100 teeth. Set us way back. So, I struggled with that for a while. But, it really hurt us bad because we had payments and that money was, that money we bought them with was borrowed money. And I didn't put no insurance on it, which in my mistake I should have. But, but I kept my faith that we would come out and come ahead, and, we've had breakdowns and, all the time, but, you get down the dump, some of all the money spent out, and a lot of times you have very little money for yourself. It all goes back into your farm and what you're doing. But it wouldn't have no other way. That's what God's gift to me was to work the land. And I have faith that He's going to see us through. So, you can have all the big mansions, and you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the success in the world, but if you ain't got Jesus Christ and you ain't preparing your soul to go to heaven, then whatever stuff you accumulate here on earth, fame, it means nothing. It absolutely means nothing. Because when you take your last breath, and you're not right, and your soul's not right, and you're going to hell. With all your possessions, all the money, it's not going to save you. But there is one thing that will save you: Jesus Christ. The riches you'll have is when you get in heaven. So I've rambled on enough, and I do believe in preparing people for what's coming. Prepare your soul, not only take care of your family, because, God give you free will. That's what it means. God give you free will. That's why He gives us a choice to come to Him or to run away. So we're in a battle with the devil. We sure are. We're in a battle with the devil. We're in a battle for the soul of America. And it's up to us Christians to put that armor of God on, stand up and fight for Him, and not be ashamed to fight for Him. I'm not ashamed to ask you people, if you've not received Jesus Christ, to ask Him forgiveness. But, good Lord willing, I'll see you next time. Let's pray for President Trump, because it's going to be the most important election of your lifetime. So stand up and let's pray for his country, President Trump and Israel. And good Lord willing, I'll see you next time. You guys have a God blessed evening. I don't know how long it'll take to load this video. It's been taking about 8 hours, so it may come out 12 o'clock tonight, or it may take 30 minutes. So you guys have a great evening. I've got to feed some old cows. I don't want to do a video, but God fed on my heart.